So I've had the Wacom tablet for a bit now. I've used it a bit, not as much as I want to. The hardware, it's decent. I'd probably give it like a 6 or something. Like it's not any like it's not an iPad. It's not like a proper. It's not like a phone. It's not like a Samsung phone. It doesn't feel quite solid. It doesn't feel cheap at the same time. Next thing, how's its response? I've never actually used any other drawing tablet, so I wouldn't know compared to other ones. But like, using this in general is pretty smooth. For example, it's very synced. Honestly, I won't be able to tell you a difference. Like, I'm just trying it right now, like going up and down. The input lag is very minimal. The next thing, the actual software of the drivers have been a bit of a problem for me, but that's probably just because I have an administrator password on my computer and I had to go through a couple sites and scripts, but the drivers were very easy to install. The actual external software, the software which kind of like Illustrator, which has a little code on it, and you type into a site and you get your software. That stuff, I've not tried that. So if you're trying to learn about that stuff, go on to a separate video. Anyway, so next thing I have to talk about is probably the smart keys on the actual tablet. About the smart keys, I'm probably only going to use the two on the left, because on the right side, I like to keep my hand on the page at all times, so I don't have to like do other stuff. So I just got undo, so I can go. Next thing is, do I believe it's worth the price tag of 119 Australian, which is how much I bought it off the website MWave. In my opinion, it's not really worth unless you actually want some of this or you're going to use it. If you don't use it, if you want to get into this stuff, I do not recommend buying this as stuff. I know it's quite cheap in some people's eyes, but dropping $100 on something, or 120, my bad, and not using it's quite a big waste of money. But from my position, it was completely worth it. I've been wanting one for a really long time. I want to get into graphics a lot more. I'm taking it as electives for my school subjects, and yeah. Another question you might be asking yourself is, if you were to purchase one of these tablets, which one? There's a lot of different brands and such. I recommend this one for beginners. This one's a very good tablet, but there are a couple different types of Intuos tablets. You can get like a Cintiq or just the Pro Intuos, or the just normal Intuos. I've purchased the Comic Mint Blue one, as you probably saw in the intro. The only difference between the different types of Intuos, the non-pro versions, are the software, and the Cintiqs are very expensive, so I didn't go for any of those. I went just for this one. This is probably one of the cheaper ones. It's not the cheapest, but it's one of the cheaper ones. I'm very happy with it. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my rant about this piece. I would recommend it. I'm going to leave a link in the description where you can purchase it for Australia, and some more information, as well as the Wacom website, for you to have more information on the product.